Hey guys, it's Maria Smith here. This is my first video. I've never done a video before, and I decided I was going to do it because I've had so many challenges on my workout process. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey regarding working out and why I'm doing these videos now, just so people follow the progress and see what works for them and what doesn't. So I've always loved working out. I've always worked out. I've always been really thin growing up, not too muscly, just thin, I loved lifting weights. And there was a time around 2007 before I had kids that I had this awesome trainer back in Chicago. I live in Colorado now, but back in Chicago, I loved him a lot. I worked out with him a lot. I lifted a lot. It was more weights, hardly any cardio whatsoever in my workouts. And I got really thin and very little cut, not cut at all, to be honest with you, just a little bit of definition. And I've always wanted to get to get your muscles really defined and get somewhere where it's like, yeah, I've been working out, I look good, I've always had, my butt was always flat, so let's just be honest. And that's just, I don't know what it was. It was just, I never had a butt, If you go to my family, I'm Latina, so go to my family, they all have a butt. So I was always like, God, I'm not blessed with one. Oh my God, I hate it. So I still worked out, whatever. I always stayed thin. I had my first child in 2011. I worked out a lot. I actually did Beachbody Insanity. I was a coach for them. And I did, some classes and stuff, and I was thin, like I said, and then lost all the baby fat right away. Probably within 4 months, I was back to my normal weight, and I just, kept working out. I just couldn't get that muscle defined. I had trainers constantly, paid so much money out of the wahoo for trainers, and my eating was always good and clean. I've never had a problem with eating. I was always more on a high protein diet, thinking that if I did that, I'd grow more muscle, right? I mean, just everyone tells you high protein, low carbs, that's what works. But I just never really had that definition. So I, like I said, had constant trainers. I did Beachbody Insanity. That works for so many people. I'm not mocking it whatsoever. I'm also, did like this new program called Orange Theory. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's like a HIIT program. You go to a gym and probably about 20-25 minutes of the workout is all cardio. And then the other is they kind of have you do HIIT programs, weights, and do things like that. I loved it. I really, really loved it. But I never lost weight. It was just there, and I never got defined the way I wanted to get defined. I went back into the gym and I started lifting weights and I started following this awesome program, and I started seeing a little bit of definition. And within that time frame, I had my second child in 2014. He is 3 now, so I just never was able after my second to get back to where I was in my weight previously, or how fast I dropped it with the first, which I know happens to a lot of us ladies. And I know it's like, oh my God, we're working out. Why can't we lose this weight? But it's just normal. It's our bodies. It's all the changes. The older we get, the harder it is. But because of that, we need to know exactly what's going on with our bodies. Let me just be honest with you. So 3 months ago, I had my physical done because I kind of been feeling a little depleted and just a little tired with myself in general. Like I just couldn't get out of bed, and when I did, it was just like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I can't catch up. And anyway, I just taking my vitamins, I took all this stuff, and slowly I was getting there. I did my physical I get back, but within that time frame, I was telling the doctor, I was like, hey, I'm tired, exhausted. Can we check everything, like my thyroid, all this stuff? And excuse that, that's my son over there screaming. And so she got everything, processed and checked, and everything came back normal. The only thing was my red blood cells were smaller than normal. And so we're working on that. So I have to go see a specialist on that just to see if there's an issue with it. They say it's hereditary, so it's probably something I don't have to work on. Other than that, they said, I'm perfect, there's nothing wrong, da-da-da. So I said, one of my bucket lists is to, I don't know if I'm going to stick with it, but I'm going to try, is to be a bodybuilder. Not a bodybuilder, more of a bikini model, kind of those kind of bodybuilders. And I don't want to be like completely buff or anything like that. I want to be cut, you know, and I'll always wanted my butt to be perky and round, not flat. And to be honest with you, it's starting, you know, kind of working. But I hit a point with this new trainer that I'm working with. They're bodybuilders, they're focused. She was a nurse, was her trade before she just completely decided to do this training aspect with her husband. And there was a couple of things, you know, she was talking to me about getting my blood work done. And I said to her, oh, I just got it done from the doctors. And she's like, really? And what did they say? I'm like, they said everything was okay. You know, the only thing was my red blood cell count was a little low. And, hi, Colton. This is my little 3-year-old boy. Say hi. He's being a little silly. Probably needs his own channel now. You're so silly. Okay, let mommy finish this, okay? And so she's like, interesting. And I said, yeah. She goes, well, we work really close to this special doctor that just focuses basically on the individuals that are training, that are trying to bodybuilding, that just want to get healthy or trying to lose all this weight. She's like, you know, I'm not selling you on it, but maybe you should go and just get your blood work done. And I said, okay, I'll do that. You know, when I have a second, I'll do it. So the first 2 weeks of my training, they just I just hit a plateau. I was following the meal plan exactly, which was in the morning, I had to have 7 egg whites and half a cup of oatmeal. And then within 2 hours from that, I had to have 5 ounces of chicken, just cooked the way I want, more blend, if anything, if that's how I can cook it, with half a cup of brown rice. And then I would have lunch, and then lunch I would have 5 ounces of ground beef with 4 ounces of sweet potato and about half a cup of broccoli. And then I would have, right after that, 2 hours later, I would have chicken, 5 ounces of chicken, and then brown rice again with that meal. And then workout. And after working out, I would have to get like protein shake right after that, along with Carbion, which is a supplement, an electrolyte, high electrolyte. I'll go over all those details with you guys later in regards to what I take. But and then after that, meal's done, then I'd have dinner, and the dinner would be 5 ounces of, you know, any meat I want, along with sweet potatoes, 4 ounces of sweet potatoes, and about half a cup of, or actually 12 asparaguses. And that was my meal. And so what I did was start prepping these every Sunday, and I would follow it. And the first week I lost 3 pounds. 3 pounds, did everything right, followed everything. Second week that I did it, I prepared my meals the exact same way, did everything the exact same way, couldn't lose weight. And so I decided, you know what, let me just in case, let me go to this doctor that she suggested, just to get my blood work, because, you know, if he focuses on a lot of these other things, maybe there's something that my doctor didn't catch. I don't know, because I hear a lot of stories like that. So I was like, let's just go for it. So I did it, and got my results back. Just got my results back. And everything came out pretty good in the sense of my cholesterol's really low. I think it's the LDL that the bad cholesterol is at 43, which is really, really low. And the good cholesterol is like at 46. So he said, you literally have no cholesterol. You could have a double bacon cheeseburger and you're not going to die of a heart attack, or you're not even close to it, you know? He's like, I can have that every day and I wouldn't have a problem in regards to my cholesterol or any of those issues. So with that being said, we start breaking it down with everything else. What we end up finding out is my thyroid's okay. It's slower than, it's more on the lower end of the okay spectrum. But he said that should be fine. He goes, because it's not like low. But we figured out that my testosterone levels were 0 to none. I guess a woman that's working out as much as I work out, or just any general lady, they should have their testosterone levels anywhere from like a 60 to a 70. Anything over an 80, most women, that's where you start growing like the hair. It's not normal, and they kind of balance that out. But I was at a 7, which was huge. He's like, you have no testosterone in you. He goes, let's put aside this whole working out and trying to get defined and all this. We're talking about medical reasons why you should have testosterone as a woman. You know, my first thought is like, thank God I don't have it. You know, facial hair, I'm gonna have to get waxed all the time, you know, all this stuff. And he said, no. He goes, having very low testosterone can cause osteoporosis, bone issues, can cause, cancer, because your adrenal glands, I can't pronounce that word. I always have an issue. Adrenal glands are not working properly, because the adrenal glands are right on top of your kidney. And if it's not producing the amount of testosterone, cortisol that your body needs, he goes, you're lacking all these nutrients that your body actually needs in order to produce, like healthy bones, healthy immune system, oxygen to the blood, all this stuff. And he's like, basically told me, he's like, you need to get on testosterone. And I was like, whoa, let's hold off on this. I said, why didn't the doctors find it? And he's like, because they probably weren't looking. They were just looking in the woman's normal estrogen levels and thyroids, and and if they saw you just there, they're not going to be looking at anything else. And so I went to my doctor, did the whole tests. Numbers came out exactly. They told me the exact same thing. And so today is my first day on testosterone injections. So that being said, I wanted to let you guys know that it's okay. And no one's perfect. Things happen to us. If we need to do things to take care of ourselves, we need to do it. So this is my first blog in regards to my new stage of working out and training to be where I want to be later on. And not only that, is I want to be a better me in the future in the sense of health reasons. My mom, they say a lot of these things are hereditary. My mom has to be on osteoporosis medicine every day. She's 67, she's 68 now, and she has to be on that. She has high blood pressure. She has all this stuff because early on in life, at 36, she went into menopause. She never took care of herself. And I'm thinking maybe, hey, I got it from her. And if that's the case, I need to take care of myself now than later. So that's just more of a, you have to do it. So this is my first day on my first shot. I'll be on shots weekly for the next 3 months. The doctor wants me to do that before they can put a pellet in me. And a pellet is something that they put in your, muscle and your glutes that disperses the amount of testosterone your body's eventually going to need for about 5 to 6 months. And then you keep getting them. I guess I'm going to have to be on this the rest of my life, along with taking DHEA. And that helps my adrenal glands start working a little bit better and to produce its own testosterone and try to get my body to produce their own testosterone. And outside of that, there's some natural supplements also that I can probably be taking later on in the next 3-4 months to see how the testosterone shots work before I take these supplements that will help my body also produce a little bit more of what it needs. So that being said, I just wanted to give you, hey, this is my workout. I do work out, so I'm going to have a little bit of muscle there. Show you that. But I'll eventually show my before pictures. I'm going to have to get those downloaded, show them to you guys, and we'll see how it goes for my adventure on mommy training. It gets very hectic sometimes, but I make it work. Starting my own businesses, doing my own thing, And having 2 kids running around, I feel like a chicken with their head cut off, but it's so worth it. I always make sure I make time for working out. I carve that 1 hour. I don't do more than 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and 10 minutes, but that is it. We'll see how it goes. And working with this awesome trainer, they're called bodyvision.com. Her name was Kimberlyn. She's so great. She's there for you. She's been a bodybuilder. Her husband's been a bodybuilder. They've competed. So we'll see how it goes. Other than that, if you guys have any comments, questions, just throw them down there and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And we'll just start going on these videos. I'll try to do one once a week so you guys can see how the progress has been with the testosterone shots and also how my progress for the workout has been. And I can let you know what I've been doing in my workouts and stuff. Today I did lower body, so I did my hamstrings, my quads, my glutes, my calves, and it was an awesome workout. I always try maxing as much as I can. And when you leave the gym, you need to feel like you can't walk or you can't carry anything, like you maxed out. So push yourself. Don't be afraid to do it. If you need someone to spot you, ask someone in the gym because everyone's willing to help someone. And enjoy this video, and if you guys have any questions, if you want to see more videos and see how my progress is going and you want it sooner than 1 week, I'll do that for you too. So just want to let you guys know, have a great night, rest of the week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.